Wolven Diet. Americans like to call themselves meat eaters, as if they hunted and skinned the animals themselves. They sit high and pride in their Broncos surveying the landscape. Would you like fries with that old sick dairy cow burger and beakless pressed chicken nuggets? I was wondering what would happen if two OG meat eaters were placed in front of an American buffet line with Americans on the menu. For this thought experiment, I will need two giant, dire wolves to volunteer to eat some junk food. By the way, did you know that in France, during the period of 1362 to 1980, nearly 7,600 people were killed by wolves, of whom 4,600 were killed by non-rabid wolves. This meant that 3,000 fucking rabid wolves were running amok, so now we can see where the zombie movies originated. Little Red Riding Hood wouldn't have lasted a hot minute back then. Let's see. Red cape, red wine, cake, pretty, naive, and alone in the woods. She was set up to be eaten. Just one dire wolf was enough to wolf her down in one quick gobble. Do you know how fucking big a dire wolf was? Bigger than a frickin' mountain lion. So there's Little Red telling the dire wolf everything.
I'm going to see poor, helpless Granny in her isolated hut in the middle of the dark forest, Mr. Wolf. My, what a bushy tail you have, Mr. Wolf.
The better to wet hump to weather the cold with, Little Red Riding my wood hood. At least she was fresh, young, tender, and low cholesterol. Grandma was more like an old, gristly dairy cow that we make quarter pounders out of. So imagine two dire wolves camped out near their pack, looking at their menu choices in the McDonald's menu below. We had brain food yesterday for lunch, so how about some American today?
This place got 3 points and stars, so let's see.
How about the pale geeky one over there?
Nah, got the sweet sickness probably. Look at those easing skin rashes. Blech.
What about the giant herd of slow fat ones over there?
Nah, too easy. I need me some alpha points. Manny's been sizing me up for his beta bitch. He's already dry humped me twice. I think a wet hump is around the corner. I gotta take me a real trophy, and one that doesn't raise my cholesterol and kill me before I take a shot at Manny's pride.
Aren't those Daniel's ex-wives over there?
Don't you think they'll be hard to digest?
Yeah, but I'm starving.
Okay, let's go. Woohoo!
Yeah. Now you're all thinking, my body isn't nasty like all those other bulbous American bodies. I'd be delicious and healthy. Now you're thinking, go and taste good for 'em. There's a tiny part of me that smiles every time a Turon gets stomped and gored by a bison or a human torn apart by a great white shark. And all this is courtesy of the only good clips TikTok has to offer. Sadly, though, the poor beasts have to digest all that processed American shit.